And Yanti Mayton, David Nwaba, Aura Ota, Yoshi. Big, deep, talented roster. And all the way down, ALVARK Tokyo as well, coached by Danis Adomaitis, the former Lithuanian national team coach. Zach, Okamoto, Okura, Taves, Ando, Baranski, Scythe, Kikuchi. All the way down there is Adomaitis. Ono was the coach of Chiba when they won the title several years ago. Was also named Coach of the Year, the first Japanese to be named the Coach of the Year. So his pedigree is unquestioned, and the performance of his team this year just kind of underlines his prowess, his ability to get the best out of squads. But ALVARK Tokyo will present a challenge today. They've split their two encounters played earlier this season. Taves, Ando, Scythe, Rossiter, and Osakabe in the starting five for ALVARK Tokyo. Shuto Ando, 8.5 points, 2 rebounds per game. Scythe, of course, a giant, 14.3 points, 6.7 rebounds per game. Rossiter, 12 points, 10.2 rebounds per game, 4.2 assists, so he's averaging a double-double. Osakabe comes in at 8.5 points per game. And a lot of talent coming off the bench. So you can see the recent results for Sanin NEOPHOENIX. And they have been chalking up the victories when their last two against Nagasaki Velka. Before that, they did actually lose a couple. ALVARK Tokyo 86-83 over Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. And again, they just went up against Chiba Jets, and you can see their results. So that's how the playoffs have worked. Going all the way back to 2016-2017 season. And you can see, again, how much change actually there's been in the postseason madness over the years. You look at the scoring numbers, 92.7. For Sanin NEOPHOENIX, 76.8. So Sanin, the #1 team scoring-wise. ALVARK actually second defensively overall, allowing 71.3 points per game. Also worth noting, when you look at those stats, Sanin, the top percentage 3-point wise, 36.6%, top of the assists, 22.8 per game, third in steals, 7.4, and top #1 in blocks at 4.2 per game. And key players today, Sasaki and Taves. And you compare their relative numbers. And Sasaki actually is #1 in assists at 6.5 per game this season. But in fairness to Kai Taves, not far behind at 5.9. And really, both of these guys, top point guards. Although Sasaki also plays that shooting guard position when needed. Kai Taves is a Japan national team player, was suited up. Played at the Olympics, so clearly on the radar. Well, part of the show is the pregame, and it's one reason why so many people like to come to these games. They love the basketball, don't get me wrong. They love the first half, the second half. They like to come out and watch the warm-ups, but they also love the dancing, the lights, the camera, and the action. So starting five for Sanin NEOPHOENIX: Meiten, Yoshi, Dudzinski, Sasaki, and Suya. And I think you'd be hard-pressed to find a better starting five than this one. One reason why they are top. Best record in the Central, best record overall. But they're not unbeatable. I mean, Sanin NEOPHOENIX, especially going up against a team the quality of ALVARK Tokyo, as Hushoona knows, they got to come ready to play today, or they're going to be on the wrong end of this result. But if you can't get up for the big games like this, then you got no chance. You can just forget about it. Doesn't matter where you are, how much you've got locked in terms of where you are with respect to the playoffs. Hiraidi, Ito, and Yanagide, the referees for today's game. And again, the starting five for both teams. So that's Kai Taves on the right, along with Shuto Ando, Seba Scythe, Ryan Rossiter, and Taiki Osakabe. And on the left, Yanti Meiten, Hirotaki Yoshi, Japan International as well. David Dudzinski, Yusei Sasaki, who's also averaging, showed in that stats, 11.7 points per game. And Kazuma Suya, 6.9 points per game. Well, hello everybody. We are underway in the B.LEAGUE clash between Sanin NEOPHOENIX and ALVARK Tokyo. Two of, if not the two best teams in the competition. Certainly two of the best teams. There's Yoshi starting things off well for Sanin. And we'll see how ALVARK Tokyo respond. I think what we've learned over the years is that just because you are the best in the regular season doesn't mean you're going all the way. There's Scythe laying it up and in. 30 years of age, Spain international, Seba Scythe. Sasaki comes out and drills it. "28 years of age. Oh boy, and another layup. Well, they see the opportunity to get it down low. Meiten. Foul called on Seba Scythe. So Yanti Meiten takes his time. There's 2 fouls on Scythe, so that is a blow for ALVARK Tokyo. And you know that if he stays out there, Yanti Meiten is going to get some catches, get some touches, and go right at him. So after the Ando bucket, Yanti Meitin goes down, 2 free throws. 7-4, Sanin on top. Kai Taves to the corner, good catch. Jump shot, Ando. From the wing, Sasaki missing this one. Sasaki gets his hands up, deflected into the path. Rossiter does a good job of making sure his feet are back in bounds before he touches the basketball. Shot no good from Ando. Here's a drive wide open. Sasaki lays it up and in. Danis Adamitis has seen enough. He wants a timeout. Well, Sanin and ALVARK obviously have a lot of history over the years, and really it's been ALVARK Tokyo that have been the dominant team in this series. As we look at Mr. Sasaki going to work. Sanin have only 3 wins against ALVARK over the years, and ALVARK have won 18 times against Sanin. But this is a different Sanin team this year. And like I said, they'd already met once and split those 2 encounters. So out of the timeout, let's see if we get better execution. Scythe, soft jumper from the baseline. Almost more like a jump hook or a jump push shot. Here's a drive, going off 1 foot. Short, much better. Yoshi missing. Kai Taves. Rossiter, nice. Then 1 pass too many. And Scythe, there it is, 3rd foul. And that is the risk that you run. That's why a lot of coaches like to sit their guy down just for a couple of minutes. So that is already a victory within the game. ALVARK Tokyo getting 3 fouls, forcing Scythe out of the game, and now they bring in Zach. Although Zach is no slouch either. Meitin misses the first. Yeah, talk about the Sanin NEOPHOENIX being so dominant this season, but it was quite a interesting finish to the month of March, losing a couple of times to Kyoto Hanaris. But then just to show the unpredictability of this competition, Kyoto, after being the best team probably in the B-League so far, they went out and lost twice to Osaka. So it's never easy, albeit very close games. Osaka winning the 2 games by combined 3 points. And Sasaki fouled a long way from the basket by fouled by Shuto Ando, who's going to go out of the game. Osakabe in the game, number 75 for ALVARK Tokyo. And here's the veteran, Zach Baranski. He's the captain. Oh, left wide open. And Yatimaten for the follow. Yoshi missing the open look, but his teammate there for the putback. Osakabe, short. Baranski, his pass right into the hands of Sasaki. Three-point look, count it! Suya, he has hit that three, he's fourth in terms of three-point shooting. Better than 41%. Kazuma Suya averaging just under 7 points per game. So now we see Sota Ora checking into the game. Also, he is a guy that could easily start and certainly would vie for Best Sixth Man of the Year award. 7th in assist overall at 4.9, and he's averaging 9.7 points per game. Those are numbers usually that you see with a starter. Even better than a lot of starters. Now this time Suya misses. Still it's an 8-point lead for Sanin. This time Taves turns it over. Not drifting in, missing. Suya. Wide open look. Or missing. Excuse me, that was Ura. Remember, Sabeth Scythe out of the game with 3 fouls. Also in the game, and the jump shot, count it. So Yoshi and Waba also in the game now for Sanin, whereas number 2. Guarding Rossiter. So you're getting wrapped up with Osakabe. Also into the game now, Yu. Tatsumi Yu. Baranski. Rossiter almost turned that one over. Shot clock down to 5. And that aggressive defense knocks the ball away, but the foul has been called. For Wakugawa, who's come off the bench. With the rebound. Three-point shot is good from Ura. Turnover, but the ball was kicked. Rossler at the top of the line. Now he turns, gets it to the corner. Osakabe. Yu with another rebound. Three-point shot, or that's real short. And Waba gets it back. Now Ura dumps it down low, and a foul called. Or is it 3 seconds on Dudzinski? Back in the game with the 3 fouls. His team trailing by 13, so really Adomaitis doesn't want to keep him on the bench. So Zach is fouled in the paint. Just got to take the medicine. You may not like the call, but I don't think he's going to change it. So Steve Zach goes to the stripe. Takes his time and makes the first. Zach joined this team. He had been in the B-League already. Nagasaki, but left when Arturas Gudaitis left ALVARK Tokyo. He signed with this club, found a new home. A real, out of all of his qualities, very combative, but a great teammate. He will be cheering you on whether he's on the floor or off it. And Nika Williams checks into the game. So Williams getting these minutes here at the end of the first quarter. And Maba passes it back outside to Dudzinski. Good pass, Williams. Catches on the baseline, an easy one. Well-constructed play. Boy, ALVARK are really having the wood laid to them right now. They're down 13 points. Zach back outside. Open three. They needed that one to fall. They don't want to lose this game, ALVARK. Here's Williams, goes off his hands because they don't want to give that chasing pack any reason to believe that they might not be able to finish and lock up that second spot. Who knows, if they were able to get a win, they might put a little pressure on Sanin, whose magic number is 6. There is Zach's soft release. Yep. Open look, but it was long. But the long rebound keeps it with Sanin. That was Yoshi missing the deep 3. In the final 30 seconds of the first quarter, David Nwaba has it knocked away, and shot clock violation. Nwaba averages 17.6 points, 7 rebounds per game. Another of those guys coming off the bench for Sanin that you could say easily could be a starter. Kai Taves returns to the floor. What a bad pass. And driving in and capitalizing, Yoshi. My goodness. That was gift wrapped. Pass goes out of bounds. Adamitis a little animated. And that's it at the end of the first quarter. (23-10). ALVARK Tokyo really struggling on offense in this clash today at Sanin.
世界のものづくりと豊かな暮らしをリードする山線。優れた操作フィーリング実現、マザーさん厚みテック、ワンピースサイクルトピー工業、ダイヤモンドパートナー、プレガントテクノロジー、ミヤマー工機、緑あふれるクリーン電池町世界に加山工業、溶けない情熱ロックアイス、ウェアサプライヤーエロザル、生活にファインクオリティサーラグループ、サファイアパートナーユアカーナックパートナー厚みモータス、ストーニーテラーデルザストーリーコロマタリコーポレーション、荷重測定のリバナいい街といい未来で藤代建設、地域の人々のためになる医療方針を目指して声優会、その他にも多くのパートナーの皆様にご支援いただいております。皆様いつもありがとうございます。第2クォーター、フェニックスディフェンスからのスタートです。さあみんなここに行こう。ディフェンス。
Second quarter action underway. Rossiter, bare minimum, they got to get some shots up. Can't afford to turn it over, and ideally get some good looks inside. Deontay Mayton, oh boy, that was quality. The save of size in the game. Just a wonderful move on the baseline and finish with reverse layup. Deontay Mayton showing some agility, some balance, some skill. Oh, that was a sweet looking finish right there from Ando. Mayton again. it's risky to have him in the game right now with the 3 fouls, save a side. Just double check, make sure he does have the 3 fouls. Okay, no, he only has 2 fouls. That's why he's in the game. A little bit surprised. I thought he had picked up his 3rd. There's Sasaki, had the great start to the game. But very important sequence here. Chance for Rossiter, who just hit that little shot in the lane to make some free throws. I just don't think that ALVARK Tokyo should be setting for jump shots right now. They need to attack the basket. Bare minimum, try to get to the free throw line. So 3-point play, Rossiter, and 5 consecutive points for him. How about that from Nwaba, the 3-pointer with Zach right in his grill. Well, that stems the flow of points. Rossiter turns. Ball knocked away into the hands of Nwaba. Suya, bounce pass. Mayton goes right up against Zach. Great work, Rossiter. Oh, beautiful pass, and Zach. Oh my, what a pass from Kai Taves. Put that on the highlight reel. You understand why he's averaging 5.9 assists per game with plays like that. Nwaba for 3. And Yanti Mayton with the push. And Zach is doing the business inside. And Yanti Mayton, again, it's incredible how he has a few calls go his way that they called on Sabas Scythe, and then just one call goes against him, and he just kind of loses his composure. Feels like it's something he's got to work on. You're not going to get all the calls. Kai Taves, guarded by Yu, who's picked by Zach. Zach's been a real lift coming into the game. There's pushed by Dudzinski. Taves over to Rossiter. Oh boy, Rossiter's going to be upset with himself not making that. Dudzinski for 3, short, terrific rebound, Zach. Kai Taves. His pass this time intercepted right into the hands of Suya. And Nwaba thought about it. Oh, nice drive, Suya. Then doesn't finish, but there's Dudzinski. And Dudzinski might just be the most important player in this team for all the intangibles that he brings to the table. He just certainly playing with that high IQ. Yep, that was not a good turnover for Kai Taves. Well, it feels like ALVARK Tokyo are coming back, but you look at the scoreboard and it's a 30-19 lead for Sanin NEOPHOENIX. So still a lot of work to do. They've had a couple of bad turnovers undermining their calls. Oh. Referees letting this Sanin NEOPHOENIX really play defense at this end, right on the edge of fouling. Here's Osakabe. Oh, that's a tough shot. If you're going to settle for that one every time down, you might as well just forget about it. That's what I'm talking about. You need to drive to the basket. Get something going to the basket. Kaczynski, soft touch. Here's Osakabe. Bounce pass, Rossiter. That's more like it. Kaczynski, fouled from behind by Osakabe. I mean, to be honest, he played that about as well as he could defensively. I think he might have had the raw end of the stick on that call. But Kaczynski was definitely looking to take advantage of his size advantage. Ooh. Three-point shot. And Suya fouled on the putback attempt. Sasaki wide open here. Whew. Boy, that's another tough call. Can you believe it? So he does have four. Now I'm confused now. 3 fouls or 4 fouls? I thought he had 3 fouls. Then we saw that he had 2 fouls. Then momentarily he had 4, but now he's got 3. But anyway, 3 fouls. Side goes out of the bench. I think he may have been given one initially that was then changed for somebody else. That's the source of confusion. But anyway, he's out of the game. And Suya, for a good shooter, this is keeps the score at 12 points. Under 5.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Now Rossiter has had some success attacking down low. See, he's got the advantage on Sasaki. Nope, passes it back out. Good job defensively. Oh, Ando doesn't get off in time. Great defense, Sanin. So this is a good move. Although there's a lot of grabbing there. And that's just good defense there. And they run out of time. So it's a 12-point difference. 25 minutes and change to go in the game. 5 minutes now in the first half remaining. Sasaki puts the ball on the deck and drives. What a finish. Off drive to the basket. I think even he was impressed by his move. Putting that pressure on that defense. Already have sight out of the game with 3 fouls. And Sanin NEOPHOENIX playing like a juggernaut today. Is even pushed a little bit by Osakabe, who is Maybe a little fortunate they didn't blow the whistle here. But good defense, and when you have the best record in the B League, everybody's happy. Even if you're not getting many minutes, it's all about winning. So Sidefest, 3 fouls, the only player in foul trouble, but just happens to be one of the best players in the team. So that is a blow. And it means somebody else has to step up. Sanin, though, playing good, solid, physical, hard-nosed defense. Relentless, not giving anything away easily. Yanti Maton comes back in the game. Zach back in the game for ALVARK Tokyo. Here's Maton. Nice pass to Zach. Oh, gets it outside. I think, you know, Taves, you see that often. That's the play, but Zach, all he had to do was turn around, and he had a good look, get in the bucket. Much like Yanti Maton, walking the tightrope once again, getting the basket. Second time he scored with a reverse layup. Offensive foul, moving screen. Well, he was establishing himself. I don't know. Love to, when the referees review that call, it's interesting to see what they think. I mean, there was definitely contact, but he was also establishing low post position. As a fan, you're thinking, wow, you're losing by 16 and they call that, but referees aren't thinking about the score. They're just calling what they see. You on the baseline. .350 to go. ALVARK Tokyo would like to get this thing down to 10 or 9 single digits. The deficit by halftime. Baranski back in the game. Zach to the corner. Open three for Kai Taves. Well, he does have some confidence. I think he's having his best season. He really has stepped up this season. 3-point shot from Drzezinski. How do you beat this team? Got a guy that's going to beat you anywhere on the court. And the worst thing about playing a guy like that is when he steps outside and starts knocking down threes. Then you just feel like it's impossible. And that's what he does. I would go so far as to put him in the All-Star 5. I think he's that important. Here is Rossiter driving in. Drzezinski with the rebound. Look at Drzezinski hustle down the court. And here he is strong with the basketball, fouled by Baranski. And the thing is, when you have guys like Drzezinski in your team, he plays hard, and then that's contagious. It rubs off on the other players. This is a Sanin NEOPHOENIX team that is really getting after you, getting after this ALVARK Tokyo team today. Ura passes Yanti Mayton looking to go right to the basket and the foul. Can you believe it? You see, this is what, I mean, Yanti Mayton is getting his share of calls. He just needs to keep playing hard, and he's just going to dominate the game. Just don't worry about the refs. Zach doing his best. And that's almost a no call. Really, it's a couple of tough calls against Steve Zach. One establishing position on offense. Really, obviously, Yoshi sold it well going down, but there he is. I mean, what are you supposed to do if you're trying to defend against Yanti Mayton, who really is the guy that's initiating the contact, in my opinion. But anyway, Yanti Mayton goes to the line. And the three-point play makes it a 19-point lead, the biggest of the game for Sanin NEOPHOENIX. From the wing, Osakabe. Pass up ahead, and fortunately for ALVARK Tokyo, they're going to get it back. And Waba not able to chase that one down. Oh, nice look, nice drive, and the whistle, and finally a call goes their way, driving to the basket as well. Chance for a three-point play for Osakabe. So compare the previous trip down the floor where he settles for the jumper. This time he attacks the basket, and look what happens. So again, with 1:47 left, Sanin NEOPHOENIX have a firm grip on proceedings here. Osakabe, though, if he can make this, take it to a 16-point deficit, and then if you're ALVARK Tokyo, just have good defense, play good defense a couple of times, limit them to one shot, go the other way, try to get this thing down to about 10 points. So good play by Osakabe, 16 points. It's tempting to keep putting up the threes, but when you start having success driving to the basket, I like that option more. There's Yanti Mayton going to work on Baranski. Oh, tough call. See here, so Yanti Mayton, he brings the ball down. Oh yeah, that's a foul. He's got his hands all over his arm, his right arm. But Yanti Mayton is far from perfect at the free throw line. So let's see if you can limit the damage if you're ALVARK Tokyo by having him make not both of them. He does make the first. having his usual excellent game. Yanti Maitan, 12 points, couple rebounds, but he is 4 of 6 at the free throw line. And does not make it, so now if you go down, you whittle that deficit a little bit more if you can score. To the corner, 3-point shot, and good hustle getting it back. Osakabi drives again, and this time unsuccessfully. Now the other way, Baranski pushing it and gets the foul called on Yoshi. I don't understand that foul. You just stop the clock and you put him on the free throw line. So not a good play. I'm not sure if Nwaba got a hand on that or not. Okay, so they were not in the bonus. Now, it was not a bad foul because he stopped the break. I thought that put him in the bonus. Rossiter, beautiful play, good patience, and the layup. Don't forget about everybody on the court. That was a good play, the bucket from Hiroiwa. Now it's a 15-point game. Good battling on the boards by Rossiter. 8-second differential the game clock and shot clock, so really it doesn't matter how far down you take it here. Still going to be enough time for Sanin probably to go the other way. And the foul call down low, so 12.8 seconds. And that's going to put him on the free throw line. Suya. So George checks back into the game. So Rossiter here can make 2. He can get it to a 13-point deficit, and then you play defense. You may even set up a press here. Try to force a turnover, maybe in transition, because you know that Sanin are going to be pushing it up the floor quickly. Ooh, that hurts. He does make 1 of 2. Final 10 seconds of the first half. Shot clock winding down. 3-pointer for Ura. Oh my! Big time. Well, that did not go as well as it could have if you are ALVARK Tokyo. It was a long 3. And Sotora took it with confidence. Look at this. I mean, he's 1, 2, 3, more than 3 meters behind the arc. And nails it. You just got to tip your hat. Little jab step, gets his man falling back. And then he's left wide open for the 3. Even Suya was impressed by that. So we are at halftime, and Sanin NEOPHOENIX fans loving what they're seeing from their team this season. Sanin Phoenix leading at 47-30 over ALVARK Tokyo at halftime.
それではファイヤーズメンバーを紹介します。春樹、エリカ、ファイヤー、バイユ、ワカ、バーチキャプテンアスカ、リーダー、カリー、トモミ、ココロ、キャプテンアイリー。センキューファイヤーガール。会場の皆さん、今一度大きな拍手をお送りください。さあ続きまして藤代建設プレゼンツハーフタイムアクトをお届けしてまいります。まずは本日のスペシャルゲストをお呼びしましょう。豊橋出身のホラー作家藤代圭先生と本日のゲームパートナーであります藤代建設株式会社代表取締役藤代忠明様です。皆様大きな拍手でお迎えください。さあそれではここからは影地にバトンタッチします。影地よろしく。
はい、ありがとうございます。藤代先生、本日もありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
昨シーズンもね、見に来ていただいて、今日も楽しんでいただいてますでしょ。
もうめちゃめちゃ楽しかったです。
めちゃめちゃ楽しい。
もうこの赤い会場を見た瞬間に、
はいはい
すごいなと思って。
ありがとうございます。
素晴らしかったです。
それではですね、ちょっと藤代先生のプロフィールをご紹介させていただきたいと思います。
はい。
まず藤代先生、豊橋生まれ、豊橋育ちということで、2015年の4月1日から SNS の X にて毎日休みなく短編ホラーを投稿されていると。短編ホラーの名手としてもですね名が知られておりまして、2018年の川出処方新社より意味が分かると怖い話として書籍化をされていると。以降ですね、意味が分かると震える話、意味が分かるとおののく話と発売された意味コアシリーズはですね、現在なんと累計40万部を突破ということでございます。
ありがとうございます。
素晴らしいですね。はい、
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。拍手いただいております。その後ですね、川出処方新社を中心に双葉社、PHP 研究所、ワニブックス、青山社などから数々の作品を生み出すとともに、テレビ東京、読売テレビなどのバラエティ番組の構成にも協力をしているということでございます。漫画原作なども手掛けまして、ただ怖いだけではなくて読んだ後に何かしら皆様の心や頭に残るような物語を綴ることを理想に、現在も毎日短編ホラーを SNS の X へ投稿しつつマルチメディアに活動を広げられているということでございますね。はい、本日はですね、今年2月に出版されました「迷路を解いたら怖い話2」と僕のたった一つのミスシリーズを藤代建設ブースにて先着120名の方にプレゼントしていただきました。ありがとうございます、藤代先生。
ありがとうございます。もう本当に。
4月30日にですね、幽霊が出てくるものの著者には珍しい青春純愛もので新境地を開きます「腐りゆく君と残された私」、竹書房さんによる、発売決定とのことでございます。重ね重ねおめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
素晴らしいですね。
皆さんお願いいたします。
それではですね、せっかくなので藤代先生から一言ご挨拶をお願いしたいと思います。
皆さんこんばんは。藤代圭でございます。本当に今回は本当に藤代建設様から本当にご好意をいただきまして、このような機会をいただきありがとうございます。 もう実際この真っ赤に染まっている会場を見てでも私の頭の中は真っ白になってしまってもう本当に言いたいことがちょっとね忘れてしまったような状況なんですけれども先ほどご紹介いただきました「去りゆく君と残された私」こちら舞台が地元の豊橋奥三河名古屋そして藤代建設さんが所有されております継野金山こちらを舞台にして作品を書いております。本当に地元のことが大好きなので作品にも舞台に登場させてしまうぐらい本当に地元が大好きそんな藤代ですがもうサンネオフェニックスさんもうこの強いサンネオフェニックスさんがホームではめちゃめちゃ強い
そうですね、
はい、
9割を超えてますからねホームでね
そうですよね、
はい、
で今日ももうまさにその通りの状況でもう興奮しすぎておりますもう後半戦もこのまま勢いづいて勝利に向かって応援したいと思いますよろしくお願いいたします
藤代先生ありがとうございます。それでは藤代社長からもですね一言いただきたいと思いますよろしくお願いします。
改めましてこんばんは代打の復活になります、藤代建設の藤代でございます、本日は本当にですね、本当に多いなと、入場されるタイミングも私拝見させていただきましたが大変長い列が並べてましてですね、大変ご迷惑をおかけしたなというふうに、思います。本当にですね私どもいろんなことを今回企画をさせていただきました。本当にですねサイネオフェクのスタッフの皆様特に今木松さんがいらっしゃるわけですが本当にようやっていただいたなというふうに思います。本当にこの豊橋がより盛り上がっていただきたいなそういった願いを込めてですね、今回はいろんなことをさせていただきましたので今後も豊橋は最後ですけれどもまだまだ試合はありますからみんなで頑張っていきましょう。どうぞよろしくお願いします。ありがとうございます。
藤代社長藤代先生ありがとうございました。それでは後半もみんなで盛り上がっていきましょう。よろしくお願いします。
はい、ありがとうございました。以上、藤代建設プレゼンツハーフタイムアクトでした。改めて大きな拍手をお送りください。
求められるインフラは時代で変わる。求められるインフラは地域で変わる。本当に必要なインフラを提供し続けたい。その道のりは険しく果てしない。それでも私たちは地域の未来へパスをつなぎたい。
そこがあなたのアリーナだ。月額たったの550円。シーズン通しているなら2ヶ月分もお得な年額
トナー各社をご紹介いたします。 B リーグトップパートナーソフトバンク、 B リーグタイトルパートナーリソナグループ、 B リーグイノベーションパートナーインフロミアホールディングス、 B リーグパートナーズ日本郵便、 G ショップ、日本生命、 B リーグサポーティングカンパニーズ、ソニーミュージックエンターテインメント、モルテン、朝日新聞、日本経済新聞社、大塚製薬、
Sanin NEOPHOENIX taking on ALVARK Tokyo here in the Toyachi, and it's been Sanin NEOPHOENIX leading pretty much start to finish. Sasaki started things off, kind of set the tone for some impressive play at the start of the game. He's got 7 points, 3 assists. Steve Zach battling away, getting the ball, but hitting it to Sasaki, who finds Suya, who's one of the league's best at hitting threes. He's got 4 points. And then the execution, seeing Iñaki Williams come in from the baseline and scoring there with that reverse layup. In fact, we've seen Yanti Maton dominate, getting on the baseline, scoring with a couple of reverse layups. Ando has come out and knocked that one down. He's got 4 points, but Maton has been really tough. He wanted a foul there, and I didn't think he should be shouting out for that one. What a pass that was. I think that's probably the best pass that we've seen in this game by Kai Taves. He's got 3 assists to go with his 3 points. But turning it over against Sanin is never a good idea. And then Suya, despite missing Dudzinski, doing David Dudzinski things, doing the dirty work, crashing the boards, scoring with putbacks. He's got 7 points, 5 rebounds. Sasaki again, terrific finish. Then an open look, and Kai Taves knocking down this 3 for his 1 bucket in that first half. This was great play, great pass. Hiraiwa finishing it. Great pass by Rossiter, great ball movement, but then Ura kind of spoiled the party right here at the end for the visitors, knocking down, you might have to say that's the shot of the game so far. Right at the buzzer, the 3-pointer, just giving the host a little bit of momentum. Not that they really needed it, but they took it anyway. And well, 5 of 9 at the line. That's about the only thing they haven't done well, Sanin NEOPHOENIX. But the difference in 3-point shooting has been significant. 6 of 16 for Sanin NEOPHOENIX, 1 of 10. Just 1 3, that Kai Taves 3 for ALVARK Tokyo. Otherwise, pretty even. You look inside the arc, and you know, from a turnover standpoint, both teams with 9 points off turnovers. You've got 22 points in the paint for Sanin, 20 points in the paint for ALVARK Tokyo, so they've had success there. And our key players, well, they have been key players. Both of these outstanding guards with 3 points, or excuse me, 3 assists, 7 points for Sasaki, 3 for Kai Taves. And you can see what they've done from 3-point range. Kai Taves' brother, also a basketball player, has been playing college basketball, was at Boston College this season. Be excited to see him, I would assume, come back and play in Japan at some point. Yanti Maton has 12 points. And that is a game high. Dzezinski 7, Sasaki 7. 8 points for Rossiter and 6 for Zach. They need to get Seba's size going. And they could also Shuto Ando. Get him in the flow. But it's going to be a big ask to come back from this deficit. And these are the statistical leaders. Rossiter, 8 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, illustrating how important he is to the cause. Well, we're underway here in the second half. Sanin NEOPHOENIX, having just hit the long three before halftime, start with possession. Sasaki is fouled. Fouled by Shuto Ando. So 2 free throws coming for Sasaki. Sasaki gets the first to go. And the second. Oh, almost a turnover side. Great defense, Sasaki. And Osakabi misses. Nice bounce pass. How about the soft touch from Yanti Mayton? He's just doing it all. He's got 14. He's obviously big and strong, and he's got that power game, but he showed a nice touch with that release. 21 points, the advantage, biggest to the game. Ando, high arcing three, no good. Yanti Mayton coming in from the baseline, beautiful play. Yoshi lays it up and in. And Sanin NEOPHOENIX putting on a clinic against one of the best teams in the B-League today. 23-point lead. Sending out a message to the rest of Japan, the rest of Asia. We are the team to beat. Well, we shall see. Regular season and postseason are two different things, but you have to like what you're seeing today from Sanin NEOPHOENIX. Yanti Mayton, that great touch. You know, defensively, he's second in blocks at 1.5 per game in Japan. So they just tick all the boxes. Suya, 4th in three-point shooting. Sota Ura, 7th in assists. You've got the defensive might of Yanti Mayton. You got the all-round play, savvy of David Dzezinski. I'm not sure that you can really measure everything that he does by stats, although his stats are good. You would say the same about Ryan Rossiter, to be honest. So here comes ALVARK Tokyo attacking the basket to the right, wearing the white, trailing by 23 points. Kai Taves drifts in. Well, it was a good play, just did not have the touch. Didn't have to finish. Suya. And Scythe, even there, doesn't get the rebound. But Hando does. Bodies falling. And, well, that was just an awful pass. Got a chance to cut into the deficit, and you turn it over. You don't need to get a shot off. Suya. He's got 7. 26-point lead. Blowout city. Osakabi to Baranski, step back, or no, Rosser, excuse me. And this thing is not going in the right direction. Suya from the right this time. Kai Taves. Good dribble into the paint. Scythe strokes it from deep. Well, if you can't get anything going inside, step outside. He's got the touch. May as well at this point. I mean, one thing about these large deficits, and the soft touch doesn't come through for Yanti Maitan this time. 3-point shot, 24-second shot clock. You can erase a deficit in no time. But you do need some easy shots to fall, and they're not making them right now. I mean, wide open threes you got to knock down if you're going to come back. So Scythe picks up another foul, and that sends him over to the bench with 4. So again, hasn't been Saba Scythe's day. Even after he hits the 3-pointer, he commits that foul, and Danis Adamitis will be the first to say his team hasn't played well today. Sanin and NEOPHOENIX have played well, and ALVARK Tokyo have not played well. So that add those 2 factors up, and you got a 24-point lead for Sanin. Yoshi takes a seat. The lead is 25. Oh, that Taves almost knocked him down. Tough defense. And Waba reaches in, commits the foul. Once again, good bounce pass from Kai Taves. So if he makes one of these 2 free throws, Kai Taves gets an assist. Sometimes the assist is a misleading stat because a point guard will often, or a playmaker will often get the basketball to a player in a great position to make a shot, even layups, and the player doesn't make it, and that deprives him of the assist. So anyway, that's how I view that. But clearly, if you get a lot of assists, it does indicate you're pretty good. I just think some players maybe aren't on teams where their players are quite as good in making shots. Here is picking up the basketball. Rossiter kind of turns his back into Yanti Maitan. Those 2 guys wrestling, a little sumo up top. Kai Taves, that was a dangerous pass. Sasaki almost picked it off. And again, Taves would have had an assist there if Rossiter had made that. So obviously it's not what they're thinking about, but just putting those stats into perspective sometimes. Here's the drive, and Waba lays it up and in. Just has been a tough day at the office for ALVARK Tokyo. How about that? That was a professional shot. Kai Taves, his second bucket. Looked very good on that one. Yu from deep. Nice pass. Oh, nice pass again. Osakabe, that's right. Drive all the way in. Take the easy shot. You again. Ah. Great. Rossiter trying to get to the line, does not. Nice give and go. And then Waba's going to end up with a 3-point play. Rossiter was trying to get the call, it does not. And again,
東京21番平井は個人ファウル1つ目、チームファウル4つ目です。
So, Hiraiwa over to Nwaba. And the miss. .24 lead. Pass intercepted to Zinski, going quickly the other way. And the reach and the foul. Baranski chasing Yoshi and not able to get the stop. Excuse me, not Hiroshi, but so Baranski with his fourth foul. And it's just an uphill climb. So the free throw is good from Wakugawa, his first point of the game. And he only makes one of the two. Zach turns, strong move from Zach. Oh, he doesn't finish, stays with it. He's frustrated, wanted to throw it off the backboard. And a player like right here is, he wants to dunk this. Right here, he wants to dunk it if he can. I mean, if you're really good, get it in your left hand and go up and dunk it with that left hand. I know he's big enough to do it. Third foul on Wakugawa. And that's what's painful. Because if he makes the shot and he's fouled, he's got a potential three-point play. As it is now, the best that he's going to do is make one of the free throws. It's just been a tough afternoon for ALVARK Tokyo. Ooh. So Sanin, a couple of games coming up against Gunma Crane Thunder at the weekend, and that'll be, should be a test, but the way they played today, it makes you wonder. Pass, another one from Ura. Had that one gone, you just would have given him the award for the longest three-point shooting makes of the day. And also, Sanin, after today, the ALVARK Tokyo has Osaka Avesa coming up in a couple of games this weekend. And then one against Seahorses Makawa, so that's 3 tough games for them. Just over 11 minutes remaining in the game. Zach drives in, nice spin. Looked like somebody was tugging him on the shirt. Still made it. Back to a 23-point game. Zinski, nice stop, turn. Oh, how good is he? Just doesn't lose his concentration and is able to finish those difficult opportunities. Look at this again. Right here. Stop, turn. The defense is there. Maybe they could have called the foul before he got into shooting motion, but They do not, so Hiraiwa gives up the bucket and the potential three-point play. Does not make the free throw. And singing the praises of Dzinski, he hasn't had to be as excellent as he usually is today because everybody else has been so good and it's been so comprehensive. Zach, outside, wide open three. Oh, more of that, please, if you're a fan of ALVARK Tokyo. Fukuzawa, his first bucket. Well, we just saw Sota Uru knock down a long three-pointer before halftime. Let's see if he puts up another one from deep here. I think the fans want him to. He does, and this time does not make it. He goes down trying to get the foul called. 69-47, Sanin NEOPHOENIX in command against ALVARK Tokyo at the end of three. Well, you look at these highlights, and everything's clicking for Sanin NEOPHOENIX. Not so much for ALVARK Tokyo. Zach Baranski hitting a three-pointer there. And they did get that one from Fukuzawa. That was his first three. So they're now 4-16 from three-point range. 8 of 24 for Sanin NEOPHOENIX. And David Nwaba scoring. I don't think it's necessarily lack of effort. I think definitely Sanin have finished better around the rim. I think it's hurt that Seba Scythe has been a non-factor today because of his foul trouble. He's got the 4 fouls, and at some point he will come back into the game, but Steve Zach's working hard. Here, Waiwa has it. Ando. See, I mean, you know, just nothing is falling. And there is the push. Hiraiwa sends Yanti Maton tumbling to the hardwood. And Yanti Maton writhing in a little bit of agony, holding his shoulder. He's going to be helped up. So the referees will go and see if this was a basketball play, or maybe they'll call an unsportsmanlike foul. Okay, so watch to the left of your screen. No, absolutely. Definitely not an unsportsmanlike. Well, from that angle, it looks like maybe it could be. I'm not sure. The initial one, I didn't think so. Okay, so they went with the first one. So, yeah, that was my initial impression. Hiraiwa doesn't strike me as being a dirty player, that's for sure. Plus he's guarding a bigger guy, and he goes up to check on him anyway, make sure he's okay. Entry pass, Suya fouled by Ando. Good no-look pass. Excuse me, Yoshi is fouled, not Suya. So Yoshi will go to the line, where he's made both of his attempts today. As a team, they're 11 of 17, 64%. Yoshi played at the Olympics last summer in Paris for Japan. Also played the 2023 World Cup. So it just illustrates how good he is to make that national team. That's not an easy one to make. Ando missing it. Ball batted out. Nice one, too. Oh, boy, the ball knocked out of the hands of Okura, and going down for the dunk. Jasinski gets into double digits. So I think we have an idea how this one's going to end up. It is Sanin NEOPHOENIX. Ruthless. And Jasinski hustling down the court for the two-handed dunk. Okura just lost the ball as he was making his pass. You can see it slipped out of his hands. So a couple more fast break points. And Sanin NEOPHOENIX in complete control. I mean, you know, I don't think anybody would have anticipated a lead of 26 points a minute into the fourth quarter for either team. So Sebasai is going to check back into the game. He's got the 4 fouls, and really kind of a symbol of where this has gone wrong today for ALVARK Tokyo. You'd have to say he is their #1 weapon inside, and he got into the early foul trouble. Yanti Maton kind of took him out of his game. Okamoto in the game now. Here's #1 for ALVARK Tokyo. Side. Back to the basket. Ooh. And Yanti Maton giving him a hard time, but there for the putback is Hiraiwa. Alley-oop. And Jasinski, 2 dunks in a row. 13 points. Great pass. Oh, nice drive and nice finish. You need to see some more of Fukazawa. He actually looks like a player that can finish on some of those runs. Suya dribbles in. No look from the wing, Sasaki. And that was short. Well, if you're ALVARK Tokyo, you want to make this look as respectable as possible. You never know, never say never. Maybe they can come back. Oh, nice drive again. Look at that. Fukuzawa just showing he's got the touch. 32 years of age, given a chance to play and cashing in on the opportunity. 3-point shot, Dzezinski, nope. And Scythe flies in for the rebound. Fukuzawa only averaging 2.8 points per game. So he has definitely risen to the occasion here just to give his team a little bit of oomph. There's Baratsky. Okamoto not able to get the ball. It's nearly 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. 75-53. Ura for three from the wing. There's Okamoto missing. They battled for the rebound. So Rossler getting tangled up with Suya there, making sure he's okay, but Suya whistled for the foul. He's going to go out. And Wakagawa comes back in. Every minute valuable for these young players, like the 20-year-old Wakagawa. Fukuzawa lets it fly. And he's been better driving to the basket. Did have that 1-3, but here's Nwaba. Look at this again. So Rossiter getting tangled up. He was definitely, he had both of his hands all over him. Ooh, here's Yankee Mayton. And the pass to Mayton, catches it and fouls. That is like, that's kind of like seeing your dad in the back, in the driveway, playing with all the kids, catching it with everybody hanging all over him, and he still makes it. Look at this. Rossler got him on the head there, but they called the foul on Fukuzawa. .545 remaining. And Sanin NEOPHOENIX really putting their name in bright, flashing lights today as the team with the best record and playing like it. Save Scythe. He's fouled as he goes up by Sota Ura. I mean, they haven't played well, ALVARK Tokyo, but you got to give Sanin NEOPHOENIX credit. There's one reason why they haven't played well, because this team in red has really gotten after them on defense. But they just set the tone early. ALVARK Tokyo just haven't been at the races today. Kaitaves has been pretty good when he's been in the game, but this man has kind of been missing in action today. Seba Scythe, just 7 points, 4 rebounds. He's only played 14 minutes because of the foul trouble. And despite Rossiter being on the team, You know, he can't do it alone inside. They need Saber Scythe to be the guy that really is kind of the enforcer almost. And definitely Yanti Mainton is the enforcer for this Sanin NEOPHOENIX team. So toward Passington Waba. Ball goes out of bounds, so not on the same page. Kaites looking for some space. Oh, nice play, Kaites. Nice hesitation, almost like a little pump fake from Scythe before he goes up and scores. Back to a 21-point game, just under 5 minutes remaining. And almost a steal. But you never give up. I mean, you battle to the end. That's the ethos. That's the it's accepted. It's not over till it's over. Crazy things happen. Timeout. 77-56, Sanin NEOPHOENIX on top of ALVARK Tokyo. This was Kaites' great drive. He knows Scythe is there and he's able to get the basketball to his teammate. Closely guarded. Kaites with 6 assists to go with his 5 points, so pretty much right on his average of assists right now. Danis Adamaitis, coached, you might remember coaching Lithuania at the World Cup 2019. That was in China. Yu has hit a 3, but this time he drives in, tries to get to Yanti Mainton, and the ball saved in bounds. So another chance for ALVARK Tokyo. Baratsky. Suya, short. Another 14-second shot clock as they get the ball back. I want to see Yanti Mainton launch a 3. Here he is. He does. He makes it. Oh no, that was Nwaba, excuse me. He's 4th overall in scoring at 17.7 points per game. Nwaba in the B.LEAGUE. And there is the foul, so Scythe is going to the line. So to Saber Scythe at the line, 80-57, ALVARK Tokyo trailing, and 3:45 remaining. This is all about just getting what you can, make that look a little more respectable. He's got 12 points. Otour gets it, and Waba has it. Down low it goes. Dzinski, and makes another bucket. 15 for David Dzinski. Now Kai Taves. Little fade, knocks it down. And Waba again. Suya. Shot clock winding down, and Waba. And Yoshi misses at the line. Rossiter with the board. 2:45 remaining. Still a 22-point lead. And Dzinski called for the foul on Rossiter. Watch what happens here. Well, Dzinski kind of got him in the face. Two guys that played pretty physical basketball. Also, Zach back into the game. And flying in for the dunk. Good play, Zach. He's got 10 points. He played well when he came in the first half. Fukuzawa putting it on the platter. And I love the fact that he goes for the dunk. Good things happen. If you get your feet wet, you drive into the lane, and you attack the basket, good things happen. It's not complete the three-point play, but it's a 20-point game with 2.5 minutes remaining. Sanin NEOPHOENIX closing in on their 42nd win of the season. Also, remember they came in with a magic number of winning their division 6 today. 17 points for Dzinski. So even his totals have gone up here at the end. Fukuzawa. And the foul in the backcourt. Dzinski has the 17 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. And big man Ota comes into the game as well. He comes in, doesn't play that much. First one is good from Ura. So there definitely could be some harder games down the road for this Sanin NEOPHOENIX team today, but as Namoto comes into the game, the 22-year-old tries to capitalize on his minutes here at the end. And nobody could have expected a 24-point lead or a blowout like this, especially because it was so early on where they just had complete control. Fukuzawa has just demonstrated a terrific touch around the basket. I mean, maybe Adamaitis sees this in practice all the time, but surely get him some minutes. Get him some meaningful minutes, because he has definitely contributed. Great hustle down the floor. Wakugawa, ball deflected, goes out of bounds. So with 1:16 remaining, this is all but done and dusted. Sanin with Yanti Maiden, 16 points, 17 for Dudzinski. Well, Fukuzawa's just continuing to just give his coach Adamitis a message here. Play me, coach. Suya, high arcing three. Well, that is no surprise. We talked about where he is. He's got 3 of 7 now from three-point range. Pretty much right on his average. Fukuzawa, finally missed. If he had made that, I just would have gotten up and clapped. Final 30 seconds. Nomoto for 3. And one last chance here for Fukuzawa. And ALVARK Tokyo, Steve Zach has it knocked out of his hands by Wakugawa. 4.7 seconds to go. And again, it's going to be the 42nd win of the season for the high-flying Sanin NEOPHOENIX. And Fukuzawa again, well, comes back down to earth on those last 2 possessions. One-way traffic, Sanin NEOPHOENIX roll to an 89-67 win over ALVARK Tokyo to strengthen their grip on first place in the Central and take another step towards the playoffs. They led 47-30 at halftime, just had complete command of the game, and Coach Adamitis will be disappointed with ALVARK coming out today, how they played. But that man, Coach Ono, could be headed towards another Coach of the Year award the way he's put this thing together. I mean, it's not that they're just winning; they are just impressive. They did have a couple of losses to Kyoto, so again, they're not perfect, but very good team. Sanin next in action this weekend. They'll be at Gunma Crane Thunder. And ALVARK Tokyo will return home to take on Osaka of ESA. Well, the three-point shooting was huge. 10 threes made by Sanin NEOPHOENIX. 5 for ALVARK Tokyo. And they had that also great dominating play by Yanti Maiden early in the game.
まずは勝利おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
今日の試合を振り返って一言お願いします。
Listen to Coach Ono.
本当に皆さんの声援が選手たち本当に突きを動かしてくれたと思います。ありがとうございます。
さあそしてレギュラーシーズン、豊橋開催今日が最後になります。ブースターの皆さんにも一言お願いします。
はい、本当に豊橋で開催できるのは寂しいですが、ぜひ浜松にも応援よろしくお願いします。
ありがとうございました。大野敦ヘッドコーチにお話を伺いしました。続きまして山善プレゼンツフェニックスヒーロー賞の発表です。こちらは特に本日印象に残った選手に贈られる賞となります。本日のヒーロー賞、まずはですね17得点6リバウンド、アリウープなど活躍が輝かしいプレーでした。23番デイビッド・ダジンスキー選手です。 さあまずは勝利おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
今日の試合を振り返って一言お願いします。
Good. I think the only reason I'm talking to you is because the alley-oop. But no, really, it was a great game. Everybody played really well. We were really locked in, focused, especially for a Wednesday short turnaround. So I'm really proud of the way we played today, and we got the win.
はい、本当にアループも良かったと思うんですが、本当にこの土日からのすぐの連戦の後のあんまり時間がない中でみんながしっかり集中してそれぞれが本当にいいパフォーマンスができた試合だったんじゃないかなと思います。
さあシーズンを通して、豊橋の皆さんを応援してくれました豊橋のファンに一言お願いします。
Yeah, you guys have been great all year. I think we only lost 2 times in this building this season. So thank you for your support. And we're going to keep going. And we got a little bit of time before the playoffs, but we're going to be ready.
はい、本当にここで皆さんの応援のおかげで2敗しかしてないという事実は本当にすごい
So
ことで、
Coach Ono, when he came out and said, "Thank you for cheering today, the last day of the Toyohashi Arena this season, but we still have Hamamatsu home game begin, so please come and support us there."
さあ続いてもう一人紹介しましょう。12得点5リバウンド、
Hamamatsu, that's where I was for the World Cup
攻守にともにね、
back
安
in
定したプレーで活躍されました10番吉井宏隆選手です。
I think that was the toughest world group of all time, remembering Hamamatsu. So the Toyohashi has been a good home. Yoshi comes out, he's going to offer some words.
Talk to the people, Jesus.
まずは勝利おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
さあ今日はフルスとの対決となりました。今日の試合振り返って一言お願いします。
はい、序盤から強度高くできた結果がこれかなというふうに思います。
さあそして吉井選手の豊橋のファンの皆さんに一言いただきたいと思います。
はい、皆さんが言ってる豊橋開催は最後なんで、その最後にふさわしいゲームができたんじゃないかなというふうに思います。また浜松で試合があるとき、豊橋から見に来てくださったら嬉しいです。よろしくお願いします。
ありがとうございました。吉井宏和選手にお話を伺いしました。さあ続きまして本日の山善プレゼンツフェニックスヒーローショー、本日は山善出来たてポット、こちら2名の方にプレゼントさせていただきます。当選された方はこちらの2名です。当選おめでとうございます。お帰り際にね、会場正面にありますインフォメーションブースでお受け取りください。さあ改めて本日ヒーローショーに選ばれました23番デイビッド・ダジースキー選手、そして10番吉井宏隆選手に大きな拍手をお送りください。
So you see the next games again that are going to be coming up. Guma Crane Thunder hosting Sanin, NEOPHOENIX, and ALVARK Tokyo will be at home against Osaka Avesa. And you heard David Dazinski kind of joke. The only reason you want to hear from me is because I had the dunk, kind of self-deprecating, but no doubt he is one of the top players in this league, playing for the best team in the league, certainly the regular season.
なんかカズマがここでスリー100本決めたみたいなんですけど、おめでとうございます。おめでとう。言うこれ言わない？言わない。オッケー、いきます。いきます。We up。
改めて我々はサインフェニックスに大きな拍手をお送りください。
So that could be the team to beat heading into the postseason. Still got some regular season games to go. They still got to qualify, but you have to say Sanin NEOPHOENIX have as good a chance as anybody, that's for sure. Hirotaki Yoshi, meanwhile, said, "We played well from the beginning. I'm sad to play the last game here at the Toyohashi this season, but we will be champions, so please keep supporting us."
それでは最初のゲストはコート一周をお願いいたします。
So everybody in a good mood with Sanin NEOPHOENIX. That's what winning does. It's all about the W. Dazinski's going to give us his John Hancock on the lens. I wonder who was the first one to come up with that idea. Yoshi, what does he do? What does he do with the marker?
ぜひ会場にてサインネオフェニックスへ熱いブーストをお願いいたします。チケットの購入はサインネオフェニックスのオフィシャルホームページなどでご覧ください。本日のご来場誠にありがとうございました。またシーズン通してですね、豊橋の皆さん、フェニックスの熱いブーストを。
Okay, so we'll look back at the highlights from the game. And Sasaki early on, again, helped set the tone. Aggressive, looking for his shots, whether it was from three-point range or driving to the basket. Turnovers led to points. Suya knocking down the three, one of his three-pointers on the day. And also good sharing of the basketball there. Nico Williams coming in limited minutes getting a bucket. Yoshi with the pass, one of his 2 assists, 5 rebounds, 12 points. Shoot to Ando. Hit that jump shot. 4 points though, 2 of 8 from the floor, Ando. Great pass. I still think that was the best pass of the game by Kai Taves. This one did not come off so well. He turned it over, which led to the break. And Dudzinski with the bucket, which helped him go to a game high 17 points. That was a great finish by Sasaki. He thought he was fouled. Kai Taves with the three-pointer. That was a slick pass as well from Rossiter to Hiraiwa. And then right at the end of the first half, just think if he doesn't make this, you're going to halftime down 14, you regroup, but that's just a reminder of how difficult it was going to be for them. And Soto Uro just had a solid game. Quite a luxury to have him coming off the bench, as it is for Nwaba. Well, that was another turnover, this time by Rossiter. They were desperate to get Seba Scythe going, but he just did not get it going today. So yeah, another three from him. And then Nwaba driving in. He can hurt you deep. He can hurt you with the drive. And that's what you want to see more from Asakabe, getting to the basket. This was Nwaba after the rebound, pushing it quickly. Give and go. Nwaba coming off the bench. And he had 11 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Duransky knocking down the three. Captain for ALVARK Tokyo. And Fukazawa came in and really lifted the team. He had 12 points in 11 minutes. Dudzinski going out for the dunk. He did have the alley-oop also right here. That's what he was joking about. He said, this is why you wanted to talk to me after the game, because I just did this. Rare moment of success in this game for Saba Scythe. Fukuzawa again, not just his scoring, but his passing. That accounted for his 1 assist of the day. Great finish. And Suya hits his 3rd three-pointer of the game. So here in this last game, they're going to have a photo to remember. And as you look at the numbers, again, the three-point shooting was big. 5 more threes made by Sanin NEOPHOENIX, and it was an even bigger difference when the game was close. Well, they can work on the free throw shooting a little bit, Sanin NEOPHOENIX. And you had Sanin getting 15 points off turnovers. Or, let's see. Yeah, 15 and then 14 for ALVARK Tokyo. 29 points coming from the bench for ALVARK Tokyo, 25. For the other team, and you got ALVARK and the key players, Sasaki and Kai Taves. So 25 bench points coming from Sanin NEOPHOENIX. And 29 bench points coming from ALVARK Tokyo. But you look at the overall numbers, and I'd say it was pretty even, although I think Sasaki, the way he was able to kind of get things going for his team, that was really important for them to have a good start. So you probably have to say he maybe edged it a little bit. But I didn't think Kai Taves played bad today. I thought he did all right. Kaczynski with 17 points, led all scores. 16 for Yanti Meitan, 12 for Yoshi, and Waba had 11, and Suya 10. And anytime you have 5 players reach double digits in scoring, your coach is going to be happy. And in fact, you also had a player, Sasaki, who had 9. For ALVARK Tokyo, you had 4 players in double digits. Scythe and Fukuzawa each with 12. Rossiter and Zach each with 10. Taves with 7. So you had 2 guys coming off the bench, and Zach and Fukuzawa, who were among your leading scorers. And, you know, that shouldn't really be the case for them. Just kind of illustrated how they were a little off kilter offensively today. Yanti Meitan 7 rebounds to go with the 16 points. And Saba Scythe had the 12 points, but just nowhere near what he's capable of doing for this team, and he'll have to do more if they're going to have some success. So the next game's coming up. ALVARK at home to Osaka, and that 3rd game in the right column. And Sanin just above them will be at Gunma Crane Thunder. Those games are coming up this weekend. So one final time, folks. Comprehensive win for Sanin NEOPHOENIX today over ALVARK Tokyo here in the B-League. They get it done 89 to 67. 42nd win of the season for Sanin NEOPHOENIX. And their last game in the Toyohashi City Gymnasium, they now move to Hamamatsu. Thanks for watching, everybody.